my name's Sophia and welcome back to my channel, The Curly Sewister. So I'm looking very different, very vulnerable right now. I thought I would do a little video of me before I go into my colour consultation or colour analysis. So I've literally just parked up. Me being me, I wanted to be here 15 minutes early, 10 minutes early, and I'm just 4 minutes before my appointment time. So yeah, I've just parked up, whizzed my way here, and yeah, no makeup on, feeling very vulnerable. But I'm gonna go in and I'll let you know how it is. Bye. Hi, I am back for part 2 of my colour analysis vlog, I think. So yeah, looking a little bit different to how I was earlier on this morning. I've had it. I've got my swatches as well. So yeah, I've got my swatches. Shall I show you now? Shall I just make it a really short vlog? Yeah, let's just do it so that it's in the car. I'm still in the car at the minute. Yeah, so when I like I said, I booked this online. I've been wanting to do it for years and years. It suddenly got really fashionable in the sewing community, hasn't it? So, but yeah, I've wanted to do it for years and years. Got booked in, had a bit of Eid money. I thought, right, I'm gonna have, it's 2 hours, but it's just about me, and I'm doing it. So I've got it booked in. I wanted to come to, I have researched who I should go to, and luckily Toni, who I eventually booked with, which was like 20 minutes from where I live, so it was amazing. It was so close to me. It was so easy to get to, parking, everything perfect. She was so lovely as well. She was really nice, because obviously you're going to be 2 hours in this person's presence, and you're kind of a bit like, what's it going to be like? I'm chatty, I can, you know, fill the silence in a room if I need to, but I would just typically today I've got up and I'm just feeling very bleh today. Time of the month, basically. So it's always comes at a time when you don't want it to as well. So yeah, I've got some stomach pains, I'm feeling very bloated, and I'm just feeling a bit naff, basically. So anyway, I got there, and do you know what I really loved about Toni was that she had all these files, all these sheets, and she was telling me all about like the depth of colour. So there was so much more to it than you can even think of. So she went into that before she kind of, you know, got the colours on you and stuff, which I love. And she was like, oh, some people feel like, oh, you're going a bit too much in depth then, but I love that, because I want to know why is this like this, and why are you saying this colour looks good on me. So I loved that. I really like the fact that she was, you know, explaining it all. So yeah, she really like the whole theory of it and everything, for a geek like me, was great. And then yeah, and puts this white cape on you, and she had like a few fabrics, and she put it on me. And like I've said in my other videos, I have no idea, like people put something up against me, I don't know if it looks good on me or not. So there's certain things I think, oh, that looks quite nice actually, but then others I'm like, I've no idea at all. But it was strange when she was showing me. I was like, oh yeah, that does, like one of the things that she'd mentioned, one of the fabrics, I think it was between a cool and a warm, and with the cool, you know, got a bit of a double chin going on. And she was like, you can kind of, she goes, if you look at your jawline, and she was like, with this one your jawline's really defined, in this one you can't really see it. And I really don't like my jawline, so I do feel like, and I could see it in this like cool tone one, it was almost reflected. It was reflecting my double chin. So yeah, it was just so interesting. So then she was, oh, let's have a look. So I got this as well. I got lots of things. So my colour type is So I am a deep, warm, soft. So then she got my swatches as well then. So then she, let me quickly show you. I've just parked up somewhere. I'm not parked in the way or anything of anyone, but yeah. So these are my colours. So yeah, really interesting. I think you get 49 colours. So yeah, I can't. The red's in there. So my favourite. She asked me about, and oh sorry, this vlog's a bit all over the place. So she asked me about what my colour, like what I normally reach for, that kind of stuff. So I kind of said about how colour makes me feel. So if I'm feeling a bit blur, I might wear more muted colours, but I normally love colour, and that kind of stuff. And I was like, oh, my favourite colour is red, and tomato red is in there. So I love red. Like, look, I think it's there. Yeah, red. So it's there. That is one of my colours. And then you also get this as well as colours and trends. So like I said, I am a deep warm, so it's there. It's so funny as well, like she was showing me about the the different colours, but then you like certain colours I'm on my swatches, but then probably not to wear them on their own as well. One of what's on my cutting table at the minute is that kind of, can you see that yellow? So that yellow is on my cutting table, but it's got black floral all over it, and she was like, that's perfect because it's that kind of contrast. So it was so interesting, really interesting, and it kind of cements a lot of what I was thinking. So pastels do not work for me. I know, like I've always thought pastels don't look good, but the deeps really do. So yeah, she went into, and then she got the swatches, and then she got these big fabric swatches, and then was draping them on me. No, hang on. She got my swatches, and then we did makeup then. So I didn't know that this was included, but I was quite happy because I just thought you just got a lip, but no, she actually did makeup as well. So I love this makeup that she's put on me. So it was like she put a concealer on me as well, a foundation, a different eye to what I would normally do. So she asked me what I'd normally do, and I was like, my signature is a black wing, that's my go-to. And she was like, all right, let's do something slightly different to what you'd normally do then. And she put like this moss green on, which I think looks beautiful, and she was like, it really goes with your colouring. So put this like a gentle moss colour, which I think I've got in one of the palettes that I've got at home as well. So I was really kind of, oh okay. And this blush as well, I love it. I really love it. I really do. I was really tempted just to say, have you got that foundation, and I'll just buy it. But then I've had a bit of a bad experience with some foundations. I do get some oily skin, and I just wanted to see how it would wear on me. So she put the powder on me as well, powdered it down, but look, you can still kind of see a little bit of shine. So I'm gonna see, and I do like to touch my face, which I know I shouldn't do. So she did makeup, and we spoke about makeup and how, you know, I said about I've got hooded eyes, and then yeah, it was lovely. It was so nice as well, because you know, sometimes I'm sure we've all kind of felt it, you know, when you go in like a shopping centre and you get your makeup done or whatever, and you feel a bit judged, or you know, or you're on display and everyone's kind of watching, or you know, someone's waiting their turn. This was just someone that wanted the best out of me, I felt, rather than just pushing a product, and didn't want to mask my features, but wanted to enhance me. You know, where I've been before, where it's kind of, they'd try and put makeup on you that would lighten your skin, or turn you into a totally different shade. I don't want that. I love my skin colour, and I've got imperfections that I would then want just to make it a little bit more even tones, enhancing rather than masking it. And that's exactly what I felt like she did, which I absolutely loved that. So then, yep, she did the makeup. Lipstick was quite funny because I thought I'd leave with like a bright red lip, because that's what I was hoping for. But then we tried some lips, and I was just like, no, I'm not feeling it. Actually, I was just like, well, maybe the bright kind of thing isn't for you. So this was the one that I went with in the end. So it's all really hygienic as well. She put some on, you know, none of this using the same thing. She has little plastic ones, disposable little lip applicator things, so I used that. So tried one, tried two. By the third one I was like, oh my god, my lips, because they're really heavily stained as well. But then this one was the one that went for, and I could just, as soon as I put it on, I was like, oh, I love that, I really like it. She was like, okay, well, let's stick to this one then. And then after that I felt like I had a bit of me back on, because I had a bit of makeup on, and then she went back to putting the fabric swatches on, and she was then talking about contrasting and about certain colours, so the lighter colours with like darker colours, etc. Yeah, and it was a 2-hour session, and I'm glad it was 2 hours, because for I think my ADHD brain, I think that was just enough. I think I probably would have, if it was a bit longer, I probably would have started blanking out a little bit more. But yeah, and then at the end of it, so I got my swatches. Sorry, I've got a black t-shirt on and my hairs are all over it. You get what my colours are on this card. I got that, and oh, she was so lovely as well. She so it's Colour Me Beautiful. So I got she put down all the colours that she used on me as well. So if I want to, I can then go and order those colours. So yeah, look, all those colours and what we used in the end as well. Lips, what she tried on me, and then what we went for in the end. And then you get a free lipstick as well at the end of it. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was, you know, like I said, 2 hours where it was all about me. She just spoke about hair as well, because I have got a lot of hair, and it was just really interesting how she was saying about, yep, it can affect how your colours are as well. But because I was like, it's quite light at the minute, is my hair, because I've got a few grey hairs, so I've kind of lightened it so that it's not as prominent. So yeah, but then she was like, well, even with this your hair at the minute, the dark, even if you went a bit darker again, it's still going to be relevant to those colours. So yeah, I've come out feeling really positive, and then I've looked at my phone, because I don't go a long time without looking at my phone. So 2 hours, and I've come out to so many text messages with so many people. And one of my mates, one of my sewing mates, she has said to me, oh, I'm going to Fabworks, do you fancy coming, or do you fancy going, shall we go? I need to pick up some fabric. And I was like, okay, I'm down for it, because I was saying to Toni as well, I said I haven't bought anything for about 2-3 weeks. 2 weeks, let's be realistic, 2 weeks. I was like, I haven't bought anything for 2 weeks, because I've been thinking, right, okay, T-minus 2 weeks to go, T-minus 1 week to go before I have my colours done. Let's just wait now. Let's just wait until I have my colours done, and then I can be a little bit more confident about what I'm gonna get. So yeah, that was really funny. And then isn't it funny, like as soon as I've left that session, my mate's like, do you want to go to Fabworks? I'm like, yeah, definitely. And I'll be armed with my little swatches. So yeah, that was it basically. I wanted to do this little vlog as soon as I came out, because I wanted to be really fresh in my mind as well. So I'm sorry it's kind of in the car and a bit higgledy-piggledy, camera's probably moving around. But yeah, that's as much information that my little brain can remember at the minute. So yeah, I might do another video to show you what I've bought from Fabworks as well. So this might be like a 3-part one. But yeah, any questions, ask me in the comments below, and I'll see you in a bit. Bye. Hi guys, so this is the last and final part of my video. So I think the last one that you saw of me, I just finished my colour analysis with Toni, and yeah, one of my friends messaged me and she was like, do you want to go to Fabworks? I was like, yes. So I just grabbed my little one, and we went. She is making a bag, so she just wanted to pick up a few fabrics, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'll go down for an hour. And yeah, it was just a bit chaotic because I had my little one. I had my little one with me, and bless him, he was so I'd give him a banana, and then because there's a little just opposite on the way to Fabworks, and he was like, Mum, I want another banana, and I was like, I'm not kidding, there's no more bananas, and he was like, I'm hungry, and I was like, oh, I felt really bad. I thought, oh, I don't want to make him wait an hour for lunch now, so I was like, okay, let's just grab something from Lidl then. It's from the bakery, if you know, you know. So we went to the bakery and got him like a cheese twist, you know, like it's like a baguette basically, and it's got melted on cheese on there. So it's not crumbly or anything like that. So yeah, just a little baguette. And we were in Fabworks, and he was half eating it, bless him. And he was good, like I was just holding on to him, so he wasn't running around touching fabrics or anything. And then I chose some fabrics. And my friend had chose some fabrics as well, obviously, for her bag that she wanted. And I was like, oh, I know he's probably hungry, but you know, can you stop him eating, please, because you know the food just gets everywhere. And I was like, oh, sure, like, yeah, fair enough, it's their shop and they don't want crumbs and stuff everywhere. But I thought, I've been in the shop for about 45 minutes and you're telling me now, and we're literally just going to cut the fabric and we're going. Like, fair enough if it was an ice cream, or if it was like a sticky bun, or, you know, I get it, I totally get it. Or if it was like a flake or something. But he was literally, I was holding him and he would just have this little baguette in his hand, and my mate I was just like, yes, that's fine. And I was like, where do I put this? Where should I put this baguette? So anyway, my mate was like, oh, we're so sorry. And I was like, okay, not everyone has kids, not everyone understands. So anyway, I mean, like I said, it's their shop and we've got to respect their shop. So I was like, that's perfectly fine, I'll put it away. And he found a little plastic baggy thing, and so I was like, oh, okay, I'll put it in there. And then my little boy was like, Mum, I'm hungry, and I was like, it's okay. So he just had like one big mouthful and was just like chomping away on it. So yeah, and I mean, it's my local shop, and yeah, it's I don't really go in there a lot. I was literally just went in there because she said she was going, so I was like, okay, I'll come along with you. Otherwise, I don't know. I mean, some places you just get a good vibe when you go in there, don't you? I don't know, I'm in my car, so obviously people are revving, and you can hear all that revving. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, it's just the vibe that I get in there. It's not, I don't ever go in there and be like, oh, I want to spend all afternoon in there or anything like that. I just go in there, grab what I want, and I just want to go. I find it quite stressful in there. Don't know what it is. Just the ambience in there. Yeah, it's just something about there that I don't love it in there. I get what I want and I'm just gone. I don't want to spend ages in there at all. Like, you know, like Lucky Fashion, you'd want to spend a whole afternoon in there if it was big enough. Bombay stores, you'd want to spend all day in there. I presume Fabworks, I'm not been to Fabworks, but I presume Fabworks like that, Boys place like that. But yeah, just I don't know what it is about that place. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I don't feel all light and happy and excited. And it's nothing about because they said, oh, you know, that about the food, just generally I've been in there a few times now, and nothing about the staff are nice, everything, you know, I've never ever had it and all, no, something bad happened there, nothing. It's just a vibe. I sound very Gen Z at the minute, but the vibe's off for me personally. But I still bought from there, still bought some things. So I'll show you what I've got. So they do a fabric of the month, where one of their fabrics is like half price for the month. So this time they had this shashishko, I'm probably butchering that word, suiting cotton. It's very, very soft. It's got this cute little design and I liked it. Yeah, so I got 3 meters of that, I think, and it was £3 a meter for this. And when I had a look at my little colour swatch, it was one of my colours. Now I am wanting to make a shirt dress with that, so that was that. Like I said, it's suiting cotton. And then I also got this as well. Now if that's not on my colour swatch, what is? If that's not a warm, deep, soft, I don't know what is. Beautiful, like those jewel tones that are kind of like green. So this is a no, it was a single jersey, so stretchy, drapey, lightweight, stretch jersey, which is very nice. I thought either a Estelle dress or something like that, something with like a little twist at the front, that would be quite nice. So that one was £10 a metre, and I got 2.5 metres. The other one I got 3 metres, and I spent £34 for someone who wasn't even going to go in there, or literally just going in there to accompany my friend. And my mate, all her stuff came to about £17. So who was the idiot? Me. Right, okay, so I'm gonna go now, and I hope you enjoyed my little trip out today, to have my colours done and then my subsequent fabric buying as well. So thank you, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.